Our world is ever evolving, and its inhabitants have adapted as a result. This has caused extreme cases such as dwarfism and gigantism among clades, and so scientists are continuously discovering new variations within a group. During intensive fieldwork in northern Madagascar, scientists Frank Law, Jorn Kohler, Ted Townsend and Miguel Vences discovered 4 new dwarf chameleon species belonging to the Brookesia Minima group. Their journal article, Rivaling the World's Smallest Reptiles, Discovery of Miniaturized and Microendemic New Species of Leaf Chameleons from Northern Madagascar, describes how they used molecular phylogenetic analysis, morphometric ratios, and external morphology to classify the new dwarf species. The Brookesia Minima group contains species that rank among the smallest amniote vertebrates in the world. The 4 newly discovered species, including Brookesia tristis, Brookesia desperata, Brookesia micra, and Brookesia confidens, represent striking cases of microendemism and miniaturization. Several study sites in northern Madagascar were surveyed for reptiles between 2000 and 2008, with the localities of collected chameleons georeferenced by GPS receivers. Scientists took samples of muscle tissue for molecular analysis and recorded morphometric measurements of tail length, snout to vent length, and total body length, to name a few. Through the calculation of selected morphometric ratios and graphing phylogenetic relationships based on nuclear and concatenated DNA sequences, divergences among the Brookesia minima species became apparent, but none more so than the smallest of these, the Brookesia micra. Comparisons of external morphology indicate that Brookesia micra can be very clearly distinguished by its much shorter tail and total body length, along with orange coloration of the tail in adults. With a distribution limited to a very small islet, the Brookesia micra species may represent an extreme case of island dwarfism. Microendemism is widespread in Malagasy animals, but there are few examples in which it is as extreme as in the miniaturized species of the Brookesia minima group. This represents a possible body size effect on the degree of microendemism. In general, a correlated decrease in species ranges with decreasing body size is a recognized pattern in animals. A closer analysis of this pattern may provide further insight for the prevalence of microendemic patterns in some groups of animals and the absence of such patterns in others. Among chameleons, the species of the Brookesia minima group are by far the smallest, and the extremely small size of the Brookesia micra may represent a double island effect. In this scenario, Madagascar as a large island led to the evolution of the Brookesia minima group, whereas the islet Nosihara, the home of the Brookesia micra, may have ultimately favoured the extreme miniaturization found in the Brookesia micra.